Hi, these days we are extensively coming across the term nanotechnology in various fields of study, science, technology, and etc. In this video, we'll talk about what's nanotechnology and then we'll talk about especially in nanotechnology industry. Keep with us. So what actually nanotechnology is? Nanotechnology basically is a multidisciplinary science looking at how matter can be manipulated at atomic and molecular level. It's over long-lasting, safer, cleaner, better built, and smarter product for communication, home, industries, agriculture, transportation, and medicine in general. So what is the nanotechnology scale? Nano means 1 billionth nanometer is 1 billionth of meter. To help us imagine the size of nano, look at this picture. As we see in this picture, half of DNA, it's equal 1 nanometers. 1 nanometer, it means 5 atoms sitting end to end. So now we will move what is nanoparticle. Nanoparticle is a small particle that range between 1 to 100 nanometers in size and detectable by the human eye. Nanoparticle can exhibit significantly different physical and chemical property to their larger material counterparts. Most nanoparticles are made up of only a few hundred atoms. That is what is nanotechnology in general. So let's move to the application of nanotechnology in industry.
Applications of nanotechnology in cars. Impeding nanoparticles of metallic carbon nitride into metals as a way to increase the permanent strength of steel. Nanotechnology has been applied in paints and varnishes as a way to protect vehicles from scratch and everyday wear and tear. Nano-sized fillers bound with the clear coat molecule and form a resistance coating that is usually applied over standard car paint. Such coating protect the vehicle from UV damage and offer a hard shield for scorch resistance. Nanotechnology will help automotive manufacturers make the paint last longer, decrease the rust factor, make windows easier to clean, make stronger tires, and make bodies lighter, weighter, and thus more fuel efficient. You will see these and more advanced in the cars of the future courtesy of nanotechnology. What's about nanotechnology in tires? Nanoparticles can be used to pound various substances in the tread, strengthening the material. A company called Yokohama has developed a tire called Advanced Board that uses a nanotechnology enable the tread compound to help the tire grip and the road. Another company called Lanxess has developed a nanoparticle to make tire last longer, have better grip, and reduce resistance, which can save fuel.
Nanotechnology in monitors industry. When we talk about nanotechnology in the monitors industry, we have to mention the quantum dots. The quantum dots are tiny particles or nanocrystals of a semiconducting material with diameters in the range of 2 to 10 nanometers, 10 to 50 atoms, which its internal energy structure changes depending on the size. The color of light does not depend on the type of semiconductor from which the dots are made, but on their diameter. Hence, they are the central topic in nanotechnology. It produces light of any color we want, which means that the colors of the screen will be more realistic, unlike liquid crystal displays. And the screen is more efficient with less energy consumption. And this is very important in mobile phones, as the age the battery is very important, in addition to the small quantum dots in the display screens that make them give more accurate images than others.
Nanotechnology in a cosmetic industry. In sunscreen product, titanium dioxide and zinc oxide in the size range of 20 nanometers are used as an efficient UV filter. Their main advantage is that they provide broad UV protection and don't cause any cutaneous adverse health effects. Research within the cosmetic industry has revealed that when nanomaterials are engineered into hair care, they can enhance the benefit of active ingredients in order to improve hair coldness. Within the cosmetics arena, the unique size and intrinsic property of nanoparticles can be tailored to target the hair follicle and shaft.
The nanotechnology in your clothes. Nanoparticles are increasingly used as coating on clothing to make it waterproof, microbicidal, UV blocking of antistatics. Several types of nanoparticles are added to the clothes we wear. Silver nanoparticles are added to clothing for their powerful ability to kill bacteria and fungi and prevent the nasty odors they cause. Silica incorporated into the wave of fabric or sprayed onto its surface creates a coating that repels water and stain producing liquids. What's happened? Creates enough surface tension to ensure that liquids from pits that roll off the fabric rather than soaking into it. Nanoparticles of titanium dioxide or zinc oxide are incorporated into textile to protect your garments and your skin for sun damage. Nanotechnology in eyeglasses. Engineers have invented a new nanotechnology that could improve the performance and lower the cost of eyeglasses. Chemical engineers at Oregon State University invented a process to deposit nanostructure films on various surfaces. The films reduce the reflectance of light for eyeglasses. That means they will be able to capture more light, reduce glare, and reduce exposure to ultraviolet light.
Nanotechnology in the food industry. The processing of food is mainly carried out in order to keep the food intact and also to increase its shelf life. The evolution of nanotechnology today in the area of the food industry has been largely and had a lot of contribution in the food processing, food package, and food preservation. The introduction of nanotechnology in the food industry has made it easy to transport foods to different parts of the world by extending the shelf life of most food producers, ensuring healthier food by employing nano-delivery systems in the process. Even with this beneficial aspect of nanotechnology, it has not been proven an entire foolproof measure, and the field is still open to changing technology. It suffices to note that nanotechnology has to big extent succeed in curbing the extent of food wastage due to food spoilage by the microbial infestation.
Now let's move to talk about the construction material industry. The construction industry has much to gain from nanotechnology. Solution in the offering range from material with better insulating property to the solar cell that power your house more economically and siding that is protected from the effect of weather. Nanotechnology application in building material includes glass, concrete or cement, and coating. An insulating material called aerogel, composed of silica nanoparticles separated by a nanopores, is mostly air, making it an excellent insulator. For example, insulating the walls of your house would only need about a third the thickness if you use the material instead of conventional insulation. Windows that hold the heat in better. Much of the heat lost in a building occurs through windows. So companies have developed windows with the aerogel between the window panels. This can increase the insulating ability of the window to almost that of a typical building wall in a situation where slightly translucent windows are acceptable. Longer-lasting concrete. Researchers have found that the carbon nanotubes can fill the voids that occur in conventional concrete because it's this void that allows water to penetrate into concrete, resulting in the formation of cracks, including nanotubes in the mix stop the cracks from forming. Coating that reduces the chance of mold and mildew growing in the moist area of buildings such as bathroom or any exterior siding. The paint contains nanoparticles of silver that inhibits the growth of mildew and bacteria.
Disadvantage of nanotechnology in industry. The possibility of losing jobs in the manufacturing industry. Crash of certain markets due to the lowering of the value of oil and diamond, due to the possibility of developing alternative sources of energy that are more efficient and won't require the use of fossil fuels. Since these particles are very small, problems can actually arise from the inhalation of these minute particles, much like the problems a person gets from inhaling minute azote particles. Presently, nanotechnology is very expensive and developing it can cost you a lot of money. It is also pretty difficult to manufacturing, which is probably why produced made with nanotechnology are more expensive.
Now, what is expected of nanotechnology in the future? We expect to see microvehicles can be developed for space, orbit, and climate research, and nanosensors, infinitesimal, wireless, fast, and extremely sensitive. They can be placed with electronic, chemical, or optical sensors for use in scientific tasks, and light carbon nanotubes that will revolutionize automotive design due to their strength and ability to conduct electricity and heat.
Nanotechnology is a wide topic to talk about it. There is a lot of application we didn't mention it in this video. Thanks for watching.